Welcome into another video in my series where we're going through and testing all the weapons inside of Black Ops 6 to see how viable these weapons are for us to be using inside of our Zombies game mode. So if you're new around here and you like everything Call of Duty Zombies, how weapons are tested, guides for all the Easter eggs, you're definitely on the right channel. Make sure you are subscribed with those bell notifications turned on so you're not going to miss out any future uploads from myself on Black Ops 6. As well, down below in the description, you will find the link for my streams. I stream on Mondays and Thursdays, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I stream on Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time and noon Eastern. Stream everything from Black Ops 6 Zombies all the way through to custom zombie maps and generally have a blast over there. So hope to see you guys pop into streams. Now in today's video, before we dive into anything review related, I just wanted to give another mention that we are on our road to our next Black Ops 6 Vault Edition giveaway, which happens when the channel reaches 7,000 subscribers. To be entered into the draw, all you need to be doing is liking, commenting, and sharing my videos for your best chance to be eligible for the Black Ops 6 Vault Edition. Now in today's video, we're diving into something that I truly love to do, and yesterday was our very first one of Black Ops 6, which is a viewer suggestion. So in today's video, we're going to go through and take another viewer suggestion. This one came from the comments section on the YouTube channel. So Dragonborn Darius King, what a name, has suggested me run the GPMG7 LMG. So that is what we're going to do today. We're going to take the MG7 LMG, we're going to take it to max damage inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies, and by the end of today's video, you should have a really good feel for how this LMG performs inside of Zombies, and at the end of the video after I Xville, you should be able to make up your mind on whether or not this is going to be a viable option for you. Now as a bonus, if you watch through all the way through to the end of the video, I will be going through each and every one of my augments that I use on all of my perks, ammo mods, and field upgrades, as I was asked to show them last video. Now I have completed all of the research inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies currently, so I have nothing left to research. So if you stick through to the end of the video, you will see all of my augments that I have equipped and what you get for maxing out all of your research inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies. So without further ado, let's dive into the GPMG7 LMG review video today. Welcome into today's video. Thank you so very much for tuning in. I truly do appreciate that. Now in today's video, we're going to be carrying on with something I love to do on my channel, and that is do a weapon review from a viewer suggestion. So today we're going to be looking at an LMG that was suggested in the comments section on my YouTube channel on, I believe it was a video 2 days ago. So we're going to jump into the game and we're going to take this LMG, the GPMG7, to max damage output inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies here on Terminus Island and see how this weapon performs inside of our Zombies game mode. So the first thing we do when we dive into Terminus, of course, is we need to get the power on by defending these 3 generators. So we're going to go ahead and done the first one right there. We're going to activate our second one here, and we're doing all of this with our LMG at just white rarity, so no additions to our LMG at all, aside for damage output at all. And you know, definitely there's a lot of rounds with this build I have today. You've got 175 rounds in your magazine unpack-a-punched, which is definitely remarkable. Now the build I used for today's run was kind of geared towards having a lot of ammunition. As we all know, inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies, ammo is definitely a struggle. So now we had accumulated enough salvage to upgrade the rarity of this LMG to green, and then it was time to head down into the biolab and activate our final generator to turn on power to the map on Terminus. Now here we are dishing out, I think it was 147 critical damage with just the green rarity. Now at base, just white rarity, you are dishing out 115 critical damage, which is a little bit lower, but you do have a boatload of ammunition in your magazine, so I feel like that more than makes up for the fact that you don't have the strongest damage numbers at base rarity on this LMG. So here we are, finished off, and now we have power on for Terminus Island. It's time to activate Pack-a-Punch so that we can use that later on. So definitely something. Also, we have a really cool blueprint that I was using today. So I've got that in the end of the video. If you guys are wondering about the build, the camo, and the blueprint, I definitely have you covered for that. Now here we are finishing off basically all of round 7 just standing and delivering at green rarity. Definitely awesome to see. Now, I will say the reload on this does take a hot minute, so you do need to be prepared for that, definitely in your runs. Now, at this point, we had accumulated enough salvage to bump up the damage output on this LMG by 1, so now we are blue rarity and unpack-a-punched. So let's see what this LMG can do at blue rarity as far as damage output. So I rounded up all of the round 9 zombies here, and we pretty much stood and delivered. We're dishing out, looks like 231 critical damage, which is pretty remarkable. I mean, all things considered, you have 175 ammunition in your magazine, so dealing that kind of damage with that kind of ammunition in a magazine, you're definitely going to be able to create a absolute ton of carnage. And I had tons of fun using this. I mean, you do feel a bit like a sentry turret, a mobile sentry turret with this. As you can see, once we pack-a-punch it, that takes us up to 350 rounds in our magazine with 500 in reserve, so 850 rounds total, which is definitely a good number to have inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies, as you know, I've already mentioned once before, but we all know that ammo inside of Black Ops 6 is definitely a bit of a struggle to come by. But I mean, round 11, just blue, pack 1, we took out the entire round just standing and delivering, which was awesome to see. So let's push through the rounds a little bit further. We're now on round 14. We are still blue and only pack 1. And just look at the carnage on screen. I mean, I am melting literally everything at the end of my barrel, and we're on round 14, and I was just kind of standing and melting. Truly, absolutely amazing damage output with this LMG. Great suggestion, by the way, so thank you very much. If you guys have other weapons that you would like to see tested inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies, feel free to leave me the suggestions, either with a build or without a build, down below in the comment section, and I will do my very best to get to them as soon as I can. So now we had accumulated enough essence to upgrade the Pack-a-Punch level on this LMG to Pack-a-Punch level 2, and we're dishing out now 927 damage on a critical shot. Here we are on round 15, and I mean, there was a mangler in there that you probably didn't even notice, and we took out all of that round just standing and dishing out the damage. This is literally unbelievable. I was thoroughly impressed with just how strong and honestly how viable this can be. Now, the build I have does allow for, I think, probably the best movement speed that you can get on this LMG, as we accumulated enough salvage to bump this up to epic rarity and pack 2. So yeah, I wasn't feeling like an absolute slug running around with this LMG in my hands. So how does this handle an amalgam boss on round 16 being only epic pack 2? I think enough said. He just ran at me and I didn't even finish a magazine, and I was able to, you know, finish off that amalgam right there. I was in a very sticky situation right there, but as you can see, with the damage and the ammo that you can have in this LMG, you can literally just kind of fire away until you can push through your trap situation. Like, I just shot at a bunch of zombies and just pushed through that side. So definitely something awesome to see. We rounded up the rest of round 16 here, and I wanted to see what kind of damage output this has dealing with the rest of round 16. There is a lot of zombies to take care of. So let's go ahead and see, how does this LMG perform? Oh my goodness. I mean, that is remarkable. You can just take out all of round 16. We took the amalgam out in less than one magazine. This is definitely option. Great suggestion. I had an absolute ton of fun taking this weapon from level 1 to gold and maximum weapon level today for this video. So another awesome suggestion, and I really appreciate that. It's tons of fun to run these. So we pushed through the rounds a little bit further. We're now on round 18. We're still only pack 2 and epic, and let's see how we perform. I mean, enough said. There's the carnage. You can see it, 1,392 on a critical shot at epic pack 2. Holy smokes, that is awesome. At this point, I had enough salvage to take this to legendary. So let's go ahead and push this up to legendary damage output and see, you know, what can we do here on round 24. We're going to see what we can do with this LMG. It is legendary. We do have one more damage output upgrade to do, which is to take it to pack 3. Now on round 24 at pack 2 legendary, I was kind of curious to see what this would be like. Now we did get an amalgam in the area, and there is a boatload of crowd control to deal with. Now for this particular, I wanted to see what this LMG could do. So my thoughts on this right here was, let's just try and fire into the Horde, and we'll hopefully, take care of the amalgam as he comes at us in the Horde, as he pushed forward here. And so it was just a, a loopity-loop. You keep running around by the void cannon here, and, keep your zombies trained up and focus in fire on the amalgam when you can. Trying to get those critical shots as much as possible on the amalgam. But this is definitely something that is dishing out an absolute boatload of damage to the amalgam. As you can see right here, he's able to grab me just once. But right before he finished, getting too close, I was able to mow down the amalgam right there. And then pretty much not much struggle for the rest of round 24. I just did a big loop all the way around and got all the zombies in behind me. And you can see this is where I train on Terminus Island, is right here by the Void Cannon. I feel like this is probably one of the most open spaces on Terminus Island to train. Let me know down in the comments section where you feel is the best training location on Terminus Island and Liberty Falls. For me on Liberty Falls, it's outside of the bowling alley until the rounds get a little bit higher, and then I move into spawn area. So I'd love to find out where you guys feel comfortable running on both maps. Let me know in the comments section. I mean, we're pushing through round 24 right here. We're only double pack-a-punched, and we are legendary. And the zombies are a bit of a bullet sponge, I'll be honest at this point. But I definitely felt like I was going to be able to handle the round and be able to dish out enough carnage to be able to get through it. Even only at pack 2 being legendary, I definitely felt like I wasn't immensely underpowered. And we're in, mid-20s, so that is definitely good to see that you can run this at, pack 2 legendary as you climb up through the rounds. So if you want to save your cash on, the cost of reloading for ammo, then you can definitely run this at pack 2 legendary and save yourself that extra ammo cost. But at this point, I wanted to push it to maximum damage output, so we are now pack 3 legendary, and I'm a big fan of that PAP 3 camo, and I'm a big fan of how that PAP 3 camo looks on this blueprint. I think it looks just absolutely so cool. I had to do the weapon inspect twice there because it's just so awesome. So now it's time to push on through. We're on round 25 now with maximum damage output on this LMG. So let's just see, what kind of damage are we looking at? What kind of carnage are we going to be able to create on round 25? There's a mangler in the area. We just kind of push forward and erase the mangler, turn around and face the horde of round 25, and just look at the carnage we are able to do. Unfreaking believable. This is definitely a viable option for all of us to be running inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies. I definitely feel like this is something where if you've been struggling with ammo and you've had an issue with, reloading all the time and having to visit the ammo caches, I feel like this is definitely going to be something that can be a solution for that problem. 100%. I mean, 850 rounds when you have, with the build that I have, at maximum ammo is definitely a lot of ammo for Black Ops 6 Zombies. I feel like I constantly had enough ammo to clear out a round, and occasionally between rounds I had to visit the ammo cache to reload my ammo, but as a whole throughout this game, I did not really struggle too much to run out of ammo with this build. So that was definitely an amazing suggestion. Thank you so very much. I really do appreciate that. And at this point, it had been time to push through to Xville and make our way out of Terminus Island safely. Now, you will notice at this point, I do not have a score streak, as for some reason, my elites had not dropped me a chopper gunner yet. So I went through to the crafting station and crafted me a chopper gunner, which also I will let you know was the first thing I unlocked with my prestige tokens, as I feel like Xvilling out of a map is something we're going to be doing a lot in Black Ops 6, so that one made the most sense to me. Let me know in the comments what was your first permanent unlock with your prestige token. I'd love to find out what everybody decided to unlock. So now we had our chopper gunner to guarantee our safe Xville out of Terminus Island. So it was time to head over and grab the Xville phone and make our way out of Dodge and see if we can do a successful Xville on Terminus Island. As after round 25, I haven't Xvilled early, like really low rounds on Terminus, so I'm not sure where the early Xville location is. I do know that after round 25, the Xville location is out in the water and on one of the islands. So I was just waiting here, as usually Xville around 31 on Terminus, so I wasn't sure 100% where the Xville location was going to be. So I just kind of hung around up there until it popped up on screen, and then we jumped down to the biolab, hopped in a boat, and we made our way over to the Xville. And you'll see here, with a chopper gunner as a solo player, is virtually basically 100% guaranteed Xville every single time. No matter what round you're on, you should be able to take out just about every single zombie at your Xville in the chopper gunner, and then have, you know, 10 or less zombies to deal with once you're out of the chopper gunner, which is definitely awesome and a nice thing to be able to kind of secure your Xvilles, you know, every time you play. It's definitely nice to push through and get that extra XP for completing an Xville. Plus, not to mention, you get to feel like a total badass using the chopper gunner, just mowing down the zombies. I absolutely love doing this, and it's just so much fun to use this chopper gunner. I don't know what it is about the Black Ops 6 chopper gunner versus the Cold War one, but I feel like this one is just, I don't know, a lot more cooler. You let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. But you can see right here, we're able to clear out absolutely every single zombie at our Xville and make our way out of Dodge. So overall, I would definitely say that this is a 100% viable option to be using inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies. Great suggestion. Thank you so very much. I really do appreciate that. Again, don't forget, if you're not subscribed, make sure you are subscribed, commenting and liking and sharing the videos for your best chance to get in for the Black Ops 6 Vault Edition giveaway. The next one happens when the channel reaches 7,000 subscribers. Now, as I always do, at the end of the video, I will be showing you the build that I used for the run today on the LMG. So if we want to make any changes to the build, let's work together down below in the comment section to make that happen, so that we all have one amazing build to run on the GPMG7 LMG. So this is the build that I used, and then we're going to show you the camo that I was running today, which is the gold camo right here. And then we'll go and show you guys the blueprint that I have for this LMG that I used today. It's called the Exo-Organism. I think it looks really, really cool. Now, as I did state in the beginning of the video, if you stick all the way through, I will show you what all of the research is like. So this is stamina. These are the ones that you get when you complete it, and you can see the two that I have ticked. So we're just going to run through them, and you guys can see the ones that I have equipped on all of the augments inside a Black Ops 6 Zombies. So we're going to start with all of the perks, and I'll show you all of the ones that I have equipped on my perks so you can see. And other than that, I'm just going to kind of let it play so you guys can see which augments I'm running and you know, what they do. But other than that, thank you everybody so very much for tuning in today. I really do appreciate that. Don't forget, if you're looking for players to help you out inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies or MW3 Zombies, you're welcome to join the Zhorde community Discord that is full of players willing to help out other players. We are currently well over 650 players strong inside of the community. You can find the link for that Discord down below in the description. One last time, thank you so very much for tuning in today, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.